Favorite? I'm not actually sure. I don't have like a single favorite. I'll probably like a bunch of them.
For a long time, my favourite animation TV show used to be Adventure Time.
Ooh, that's got to either be like the Castlevania Netflix special. I just love some of the characters in it.
BoJack Horseman is one of the big ones.
I do really like the DC animated movies a lot.
It's pretty much limited to The Simpsons, Family Guy, American Dad. But if I go back through history, there was stuff like Tom and Jerry, Jamie and the Magic Torch, Trapdoor.
Definitely what I hold in my heart the most is the Looney Tunes.
Duck season! Rabbit fever! Duck season! Rabbit fever! Rabbit season! Duck fever!
Well, currently rewatching Avatar: The Last Airbender because that was one of the first shows that really lit the love I have for animation.
My favourite animation is Cowboy Bebop.
But if we're talking about like films, I am a huge Studio Ghibli fan.
Definitely JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Some of those episodes were brilliant.
ディオほう向かってくるのか逃げずにこのディオに近づいてくるのか
Do you think that animation is just for children?
How can I put this? Hell no.
No way near, no. Especially as an anime fan. It's like, I wouldn't show half of that to like a 5-year-old.
Probably when it was first started.
Even if something is made for kids, I don't think you should ever really be shunned, for watching that sort of stuff.
Animation is not just for children. It's one of those things that there is a stigma attached to animation. And no, I don't believe that animation is just for children. Generally, we all grow up watching Saturday morning cartoons, and so naturally there is a bias towards the link of animation and children, but it very quickly it moved away from that. Animation is a really sort of ageless product. It's one of those fantastic things, and I talk about it in terms of it's the magpie of the film industry. It sees something shiny and it sort of steals from art, it steals from illustration, graphic design, fine art, drama, film, the latest emerging technologies. And in a really short period of time, from the early sort of 1900s through to 1928, the evolution of animation, but also cinema, and the change that occurred in that period of time from early trick films and Victorian parlor games through to fully animated, synchronized sound and picture. When you think 28 years, it's a really short period of time for a massive boom in the industry. You saw Hollywood studios, the Disney brothers, the Fleischer brothers, Warner brothers, really taking this new and emerging and exciting art form into areas that were just totally new and innovative. Mickey Mouse in particular and Tom and Jerry have really evolved over the years in terms of their appeal. And you certainly wouldn't catch Mickey Mouse behaving like he does in the early films, Steamboat Willie from 1928, because he just is fairly unappealing. And it's interesting to see how a character like that, who has sustained a 90-year career, as one of the world's leading animated icons, animated characters. Animation has that tendency to be able to sort of play to both adults and children. You look at a studio like Pixar and Disney, they play very consciously to both. They really take a very multi-generational approach to their filmmaking. And you could imagine very young children, 2-3 years old, attending a Disney or a Pixar film with their 18, 90-year-old grandparents. And it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, animation, for a specific children market. You look at Peppa Pig, Ben and Holly's Little Adventure, to just name two brilliant British series. But then you look at the older adult market, Steven the Universe, BoJack Horseman. And there's just a huge amount that is clearly not for children, that covers subject matters of mental health, gender awareness, asexuality, homosexuality.
You're responsible for your own happiness, you know?
Good Lord, that's depressing.
No, it's not.
I'm responsible for my own happiness. I can't even be responsible for my own breakfast.
Live action can, you know, take you to other places, but not like animation does, because you can literally build a world from scratch.
I think just because something looks childlike doesn't mean it is for children.
It allows you to do exactly whatever you want, and it's a really great route of escapism, and a lot of people really enjoy it over other forms of media.
It brings out the adult in the child, and it brings out the child in the adult. It's very important.
No one should shut themselves off from a film or a TV show just because it happens to be a cartoon.